The physical development domain encompasses physical brain development, connections in the brain, neural changes to fine and gross motor skills such as balance, strength, and hand-eye coordination. The major milestones within the physical domain for early childhood is mostly brain development. During this time, the child's height and weight growth slows and brain development is dominant. Per the textbook, Development of Children and Adolescents, during early childhood, the brain changes both in size and in structure, reaching about 90% of its adult brain by age 6. Things that can negatively impact physical development are abusive head trauma, toxic stress, and poverty. Abusive head trauma includes forceful blows to the head or shaking of an infant's head. This physical abuse can lead to brain damage, hearing loss, developmental delays, and physical disabilities. Toxic stress, or prolonged stress, can affect the growth of the brain cortex and result in allostatic load. Allostatic load is when hormones typically released during short periods of stress remain at much higher levels in the bloodstream. This can cause damage to the glands, organs, and the brain. Poverty can stunt physical growth from lack of nutrition and health care, predisposing children to illnesses and long-term diseases. Things that can support healthy early childhood physical development despite all the risk factors of trauma are access to health care, a well-balanced diet, and art. Access to health care aids in disease prevention and developmental screenings to ensure healthy physical growth and early disease detection. Diet plays an important role in physical development because children need vitamins and minerals to grow. According to Development of Children and Adolescents, undernutrition accounts for more than half of the 8.8 million deaths of children under age 5 each year worldwide, and more than 200 million children under 5 years do not reach their developmental potential because of undernutrition. Art has been proven to reconnect areas of the brain and aid in fine motor skill development, combating the effects of trauma. Drawing during the preschool years mirror both motor and cognitive changes. The cognitive domain involves developments in learning attention, memory, processing, and problem solving. The major milestones within the cognitive development domain in early childhood is executive function, language, inner speech, and preoperational thought. Executive function is the ability to regulate thinking and behavior. Children in early childhood can start retaining and learning more information. Language development is a very important milestone to this age group because this prepares them for school. Preoperational thinking between the ages of 3 and 7 makes logical thinking possible. Preoperational thinking is the child's ability to reason. They begin to use symbols but still are not logical. Things that could derail healthy cognitive development are maltreatment, traumatic stress, and again, poverty. Maltreatment includes neglect, emotional and physical abuse. When infants and young children are exposed to chronic or acute maltreatment by caregivers, emotional, behavioral, and/or learning challenges may occur. Traumatic stress is caused by experiencing or seeing a traumatic event. Per the National Child Traumatic Stress Network, young children who have experienced a traumatic event generally have difficulty regulating their emotions and behaviors. Poverty can lead to improper nutrition and less time with their caregiver. Less time with their caregiver negatively impacts the child-parent relationship. Per the Child Welfare Information Gateway, positive attachment relationships are important to cognitive development. A child can't learn and grow when they must worry about survival elements such as food and shelter. Poverty can affect the parent's ability to properly care for their child, resulting in maltreatment such as neglect and nutrition. There are ways to support healthy cognitive development such as early care and education, trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy, and art therapy. The type of early care and education is Head Start. Head Start is a program that helps prepare low-income children for school. The child's school and early education care can help combat unhealthy home environments. This can help children to manage stress and overcome the effects of poverty and maltreatment so that they might build stronger relationships. Children's stress responses have been shown to return to normal through high-quality early education services. Trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy helps to process and treat behavioral and emotional issues as they relate to a traumatic event. The Child Welfare Information Gateway states that trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy addresses behavioral and emotional difficulties and seeks to inform individuals' awareness of their cognitive distortions and behavior patterns. Art therapy can also serve as a form of cognitive behavioral therapy. Art can help children of early childhood identify and process their stress and manage their feelings. Barasa states in Psych Central that by expressing our emotions through the creative process, we may actually come to understand them more completely. Art therapy is also helpful to memory, according to Melchior